Welcome, Taurus, to your mid-March tarot reading. Hope you all are doing fantastic. This reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Yay, I did it. I'm Veronica. This is Veronica's Dreams Tarot. Hope everyone's doing fantastic. This is for mid-March, yeah, 2026. Using the Ghost Tarot. Kind of just liking this tarot deck right now. See what's going on with our Taurus. Let's get moving here. Taurus. Oop, oop. Ace of Cups, Tower, all kinds of little cards hanging out there showing their face. Oh, Magician. And Ace of Cups again. Okay. Let's see what this is going to be then. Let's see. Okay, so I feel like there's definitely something new just with those cards popping up out like that. Let's see what we got. 3 cards. 4 of Cups. 6 of Cups. 9 of Swords. There is something that you've been thinking about from the past that has you stressed out. What you don't see. That's how I'm reading that right now. We'll dig. Queen of Swords. Unexpected for Taurus is Page of Cups. That's good. What to look for. Star. That's important. Challenge. Oh, 3 of Swords. There's something that's got you sad. Where does this lead? King of Pentacles, that's you. 2 your wishes. 9 of Cups, advice. Things are going to work out, but they are hard right now for you. There is something really hard here. Now, I saw the 7 of Pentacles. Maybe there's some kind of seeds you've been planting, something that you've been working on. And if that's true, you've been kind of working through it for quite a while. This isn't something that um, you spontaneously did or anything like that. The 7 of Pentacles means that you've been taking care of it for a bit. The 4 of Cups is to me that poor little old me card. Like, I'm not getting what I want. Like there's something that you really, really want. Now, I'm not saying this is poor little old me to you. I'm saying this is kind of how I see the card. Like you have your eyes set on something and you're not getting it. The 6 of Cups, though, I feel like it's something it's reminding you of the past, or it feels like the past, or it's even someone or something from the past. And the 9 of Swords is it's stressing you out. It's tough. So we've got the 4 of Cups to the 6 of Cups. You're skipping the 5 of Cups there, and then straight to the 9 of Swords. So you're probably feeling pretty stressed right now, or you will shortly, or you just have been. Kind of the timing could change. Let's look more into what's happening in here with this. Is there any more information on this? Okay, excuse me. I'm going to pause this for a second while I grab that. Sorry, that was the Ace of Swords that flew out and dropped, so I'm going to leave it. And what else? So yeah, okay, 2 of Swords with the Ace of Swords here. Let me turn this over so I get this right. It's like you go, this is exactly what I want. The Ace of Swords is that energy of clarity, being extremely articulate, knowing exactly what you want, aha moments, things like that. The 2 of Swords is those decisions that you need to make that you probably are in the midst of making. I feel like that 4 of Cups is that energy of this is what I really wanted, but I'm not, things aren't coming quite together the way I thought. So now you feel like you have to make a decision here. Let's look further into what the 6 of Cups is. So yeah, there's a feeling of definitely you're not getting what you want. But you thought with that Ace of Swords that it was pretty clear. 6 of Cups, please, for our Taurus next. King of Cups and Page of Pentacles here. With the 3 of Swords, yeah, there's something that's really been hurtful. I feel like there's something here that with the Page of Pentacles, that's my discovery card in this deck. It's like working really hard and then making a discovery. The King of Cups is that easygoing energy of going with the flow here. I feel like there's something, I feel like this could be love or relationships, because there's a lot of cups going on here, and because usually those can hurt us the most, and we got all kinds of things happening. So I feel like there's like a discover. I think what really could be happening here with these cards is that you're making a discovery about the past, so that you're learning something that is actually what's leading to that Nine of Swords. So it's like, wow, you're surprised because you thought it would be something else. Let's look deeper into this Nine of Swords. You're learning something, and you'll know what that is. Let me know if this resonates by leaving a comment. Also, if it is, you're enjoying the content, please hit that thumbs up button. It really does help me a lot. Same with the comments. I really enjoy the comments. That's kind of selfish. I want the comments. Nine of Swords. Let's see what this stress or anxiousness. Yeah, Lovers was showing up now. Three of Wands. There is something here where you thought that things were really coming together. You've got the Four of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, the Lovers with the Three of Wands, partnership, love ship, it's relationships of some sort. But the Three of Wands is like the scene of things coming together. And that Nine of Swords is like, um, I think you're seeing something, but it's not coming together like you anticipated. It's not where you want it to be, or it's not what you wanted it to be. So you're seeing this and it's really stressing you out here. Um, and it does have something to do with relationships. Now, again, for those of you this isn't about love. This is something about a partnership or someone that you maybe trusted, or I don't know, something, but it's not there. It's not there anymore. We have the Queen of Swords and what you don't see. This could be somebody, I'll clarify, but it also could be, it's, you have a better direction than you might think because you're not seeing this, and she's very directed in where she wants to go, right? Tell me more about this Queen of Swords. This is something you've been working on for quite a while with the Seven of Pentacles. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords, please. Okay, Magician and the Empress here. I think I think you need to know the truth, that there is some kind of truth that will rear. Someone wasn't honest with you about something here, and it probably had something to do, it could have something to do with family. So this relationship or partnership could be more with the family, but the Empress could be a mother or someone that takes care of you, or a female energy that's really important. But I feel like there's something here that there might not be a bunch of truth with that Magician. There's something telling me you're you'll be learning something, or you'll never know. I don't know. I don't know if you'll ever know, but there is something that you probably should dig into. The Page of Cups is in your unexpected, which I do feel like you're going to learn something with this page. Now, this page is a really good page. It brings really good news in, usually comforting type news or love type news, but it's considered a gift. And the pages to me are news bearers. So what is this Page of Cups? That one I am leaving. Five of Wands, the Moon. I think you'll get really clear here, and it's going to come in unexpectedly, but it's something that you've been fighting. So once you stop fighting it and you become more clear, you will receive some kind of message letting you know like what's really happening here. Like it'll give you clarity. So there is something that will come in. Probably, to me, the unexpected piece of this isn't the news as much as it is from the person that it's coming from. That's going to be the piece of the unexpectedness. I don't think it's what's happening. I think it's who is bringing that news to you. So what to look for is the Star. Now, the Star is all about our wishes, dreams, hopes, all of the things. Star is also about direction. And it might be asking you to look for a direction that will really fulfill you instead of maybe going in a direction that's not so much going to fulfill you. So let's look at that nine of swords. The star, it's catching my attention, that nine of swords. Yeah, four of wands with the page of swords. I like that. Look, the page of cups is showing up again. Four of wands celebrating even a conversation. So you really need to maybe have a conversation with someone. And the page of swords is asking us to be open and honest and articulate in our feelings or in our thoughts, anything, you know, being very articulate, being talking to the point, not sugarcoating, not, you know, making it anything. It's more, you know, about being direct. That four of wands is about a conversation. The four of wands in this deck it's also celebration, but a lot of times I see that, especially because there's a sword here and the page of swords specifically, that feels like it's a conversation that needs to be had here. Because until you have that conversation, until you're completely honest and speak truth, then it's going to be hard to reach those, you know, true dreams. Because there's something here that's hard, no doubt. Your challenge here is the three of swords. And now this could be thinking that you're going to be, that someone's going to hurt you more than it happening. And the reason why I say that is because when we have the nine of swords is almost like a fear of the future. Like you go, I don't know what's going to happen and I need this to happen and I don't know if it's going to happen. And that could lead to a false fear, which could be the fear of three of swords. Is there anything more on this three of swords we need to know about? Okay, five of swords, and you're getting a lot of swords here. Five, and the hard ones, you're getting the hard swords. So you need to get out of your head. Okay, so like just like straight up, the swords talk to us about being in our thoughts, heavy in our thoughts, especially the five, the three, the nine, um, and even the eight. So these are cards that speak a lot about, is this real or not? Or am I just thinking it is? The five of swords can be that fight. And I feel like you're fighting it and you want something to be renewed and rebuilt. But there's, again, going back to the fear of being hurt. And it's not being disappointed, it's being hurt. It's bigger than disappointment. You know, disappointment's one thing, hurt is a whole nother ball game. However, you come back into your own with this King of Pentacles. I feel like this is you, male or female, it doesn't really matter. And I feel like that's you because it is the earth sign. It is being enlarged and in charge, especially because it leads to the Nine of Cups here. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. It's just like you just really standing your ground here. Yeah, World and Queen of Wands and the Fool. Yeah, you're going to, so we've got the World here with the Fool here. There is a completion happening here, and it might be with um an Aries person. Again, the gender doesn't matter, not Aries necessarily, fire, excuse me. I'm Aries, so sometimes I just consider fire Aries. Fire sign. Actually, it's probably more so a Leo, but I kind of just say it could be any, but it could be anybody because they could have a lot of spunk in their chart, so to speak. But I do feel like, yeah, there is like a natural ending happening here. And when that happens, I think with this Fool, and ooh, look at the star, with this Fool showing up at the bottom of the deck, it leaves room to start something new and to really have more faith, especially with that Nine of Cups over here. So you're headed in the right direction. I think that once you realize this is a natural end, that it's okay. Like it's not someone being mean. It's not someone trying to hurt you. It's just a natural end of things. So we've got the Nine of Cups. Let's take a look at the Nine of Cups. This is all about our dreams, our wishes. Look, you have the star and what to look for. You have the Nine of Cups coming in and where this leads. So you know, it's asking you to look for your dreams, and here the dreams are showing up. So anything more about this Nine of Cups our Taurus need to know? I'm leaving that Tower. Let's see the Tower. Tower with the Knight of Swords. I mean, yeah, you're putting an end to it. So I think what this is you're just saying, okay, let's just start over. Let's just clear the slate. Sometimes when the Tower shows up, that's how I see it. It's clearing the slate. The Nine of Swords is going all in. I feel like whatever this energy is, you're going to reach your dreams by clearing the slate, going in with all your might, and fast too. So there might be something coming in really fast. The Seven of Wands is in your advice. So I really just feel like this advice is saying, you know, hang in there, hold on to what you believe in, be true to yourself. So don't just stand up for false things, stand up for what's true to you and stand your ground on that. Protect yourself too, but don't overprotect yourself, because I'm not a firm believer if you protect yourself, nothing ever good's going to happen either. So be careful of that. But more importantly, yeah, you know, speak your mind if you need to. Stand up for what you believe. You know, stand up for what's important to you, and I think you'll be headed in the right direction. It ends up in a really good note. It's just the struggle right now. And this could go on for a little bit because the struggles aren't going to be done in a second. So, yeah, let me know what you think. Leave me a comment, hit the thumbs up button. Take care and have a beautiful day.